Okay, I have a new respect for what Marilyn does when it comes to narrating, because it is a lot harder than I originally thought, but still just as much as fun. Anyway, you're probably all thinking, what a jip, because this is the same as my video Just a Fight, but, you know, I really didn't want to go through and make another video just for the fact that I was going to commentary on it. You know, just to test everything out and see if it worked, and worked on YouTube. But I'm probably going to do something else more later on, you know, actually do commentary on something different. But, you know, it really all depends on if anybody really wants me to, for one, and if I actually have the ability to do it, for two. Because at the moment, I am using my father's, my father's headphones that have a little microphone on it. So it all really depends if I actually have access to them and all that stuff. Anyway, this is a fight with Cackletta from Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and yay, I actually got it right this time. I've been keep on saying Super Mario something or other for the past 4 or 5 recordings, so it actually makes me happy that I got it right this time. Really, this is my first playthrough through the game. You know, I haven't really played this game before, and it's a ROM, so part of it actually doesn't work. If I went to go try playing the area that allows you to play the old Super Mario style, it freezes up. So this is a rule: buy your games, kids. Don't get the ROMs. It's a cop-out, and you don't always get it to work. Pokemon ROMs especially suck ass completely. They almost never work. So buy the original game, you have more fun. Anyway, Cackletta is really much easier than I thought she would be originally. You know, didn't pose much of a threat. Really, the hint Bowser gives you early on in the game that your enemies telegraph their moves on what the hell they do really helps you out throughout the entire game. And in some fights, you can actually take no damage if you're really good with your timing. As you can clearly see, I am not all that good with my timing. I mean, once I get it, but other than that, I have a hard time hitting the moves at the right time. As a matter of fact, coming up, you'll see Luigi get his poor butt busted by Mario because he screwed up on the timing for his Hammer Bros technique. And you see poor Luigi get smacked across the room and right into Cackletta. Yeah. I think that's actually coming up right... Yep, there it is. Only a 4 measly damage, which is very interesting considering the fact that Mario smacked Luigi right in the ass. But yeah. Like I said, this fight really isn't all that entertaining. Cackletta does the same move over and over. The only thing she really does differently is that little copy move she did in the very beginning of the video, and then turns into Little Miss Monster right here. All she does is send out little black holes that if you fall into it, I think it will do some damage. I'm not sure. You'll probably we'll find out in just a sec when Mario falls in. There he goes. And he gets this little weight. There's 5 damage, so yeah, it does damage. Not much though. But also, it will make your jumping end quicker, so you'll actually fall to the earth a lot faster as if you were under higher gravity. I still think this is a stupid thing for any enemy to do, as it means that your enemy will get hit harder by any of your jump attacks. Of course, this also means you have a hard time timing it because of all that things. And Cackletta's dead. Again, when I said I had a new respect for Maryland and his commentary, I really meant it, because you gotta pay attention to what you're saying and what you're doing and not rambling off, or otherwise you're not gonna have enough time to finish the commentary. And so this is like my 4th or 5th recording of the same 5.5-minute thing here, because I'm either not paying attention, or I say the wrong thing, or I end up going bleh 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 for the 3-4 minutes. But as you saw, she's pretty easy to beat, so even if you really don't know how to do anything, because I really just learned how to use my bro attacks to full efficiency, so I was able to kill her pretty easily, but really it all depends. I love Fawful. Fawful is cool, Fawful is fun, and you gotta love his fury. You know, that's just one of my favorite characters. And here comes one of my hated characters. The little Mr. Prince Priestley, I think his name is. I really didn't pay attention much to him. He just pisses me off whenever he comes on. Not really just the fact of what he is, it's just his little flingy thing he does before he leaves or whenever he wants to really just annoys the hell out of me. So, there it is. But, really. Anyway, that's it for my video, and hope you guys check it out. See you later. Bye.